But, so now we kind of covered up pretty much most of it. The only other things I can think of is, as far as exercise goes, you can buy dumbbells, or you can, walk around the truck. I guess it's 32 laps around the truck is a mile or something. I don't know. As far as drinking goes, drugs, all that stuff, you shouldn't be doing it. Drugs, no. Drinking, on home time. A lot of truck stops do sell beer. A lot of companies don't want the drivers drinking when they're out on the road. Yes, you can be on a 34, but it's happened before. A fucking truck stop catches fire, or a truck next to you catches fire. You gotta move your truck. Well, if you're drunk off your ass, that's not good. But to me, I don't drink anymore. I quit drinking. I've never drank out on the road, but to me, that's not an issue anymore. If you have an issue with drinking, you probably shouldn't drive. I mean, oh well. But, drugs is another thing. Don't do it. If you fail your drug test, you got randoms and stuff, fail a drug test, you risk your license. Now, so we covered food, diet, all that stuff, exercise, sleep. Some things that you can do to kind of help with not being able to see your family is, what I use is Facebook Messenger, the video chat or whatever. You also got Hangouts, that's good to do. Things like that. FaceTime, I think, Skype. Now, a lot of you guys, well, you don't have computers, all you have is cell phones. This time around, I brought my laptop. It's not the best with the internet. The battery sucks. Can't really take it inside. Thinking about getting a tablet sometime, but and I do apologize about my nasal and all that stuff. I hate that, but that's another thing. Your sinuses are going to be all jacked up for a little bit. Whenever I was out with the trainer, I went out to Cali, SoCal. I was down there for about 2 weeks. I was chewing at the time, and I had a big old lump on this side of my neck. It was like a golf ball. Turns out it was, I guess, a slip nose. I thought it might have cancer or some shit. It wasn't, though, thankfully. That was a scare. But, yeah, the smog and stuff, that can mess with you. Allergies, hay fever, all that stuff. Different areas, different regions. Until today, I've been in 4 states. Now, storms, that's another thing. You can get blown over, tornadoes, stuff like that. You've got to kind of know where you're at, keep an eye on the weather. I'm not saying use your phone. Most trucks have the radio, or you can get a CB with it, with weather bands. You can do it that way as well. Now, you don't have to know where you're going, where you're at, and all that stuff, but that's part of trip planning. Now, so we covered pretty much most of it. There's some other things I wanted to talk about. Showers. You're not going to shower every day. If you do, you're doing good. Clothes. Don't bring a lot of clothes with you. You're not going to be changing every day. If you do, you're going to be doing a lot of laundry. And if you do that, you're going to be wasting a lot of money. A lot of truck stops, laundry is anywhere from, I think the highest is $5 that I've seen. The cheapest is usually around 275, 3, but for the most part, you're going to be spending right around $4 to $4.75 or $5. Now at your terminals, they can be a lot cheaper. I'm not sure how much it is at the terminals. I think it's 75 cents with Warner at some of them. I'm not sure if it's all that way, but yeah, you're going to be spending a lot of money in laundry if you change your clothes every day. Now, with that being said, you should be changing your clothes every day. I mean, that's normal, but if you got the extra money, do it. But I don't know. If my clothes get dirty, I'll change. Things like underwear and socks, those change every day. But then like showers, like I said, you're not going to be more likely not going to shower every day. A lot of times you're probably going to stop off at a rest stop. Now, truck stops, and that's something I have an issue with. You do get you can get rewards points, like a rewards points card through the truck stops. That is nice. TA, on the other hand, TA Petro, for the Ultra One card, you have to, they mail you the card. Well, I signed up for the card before I went out again. It's like a month before I went out. I never received the card. Talked to him again. I still have never received the card. So I just sent him contacting them again. Gotta wait to hear something back on that about getting the card again, shipping it to the house. Don't know what's going on. But the other, like Lowe's, Pilot, Flying J, you can get the cards actually at the truck stops. That's much easier. Now, the showers and all that stuff, they had changed up since I was at her last. TA Petro's not the same. Pilot, I never really liked them. I never tried to keep too many points on there. I really love Love's truck stops, TA and Petro. Those are my favorite truck stops to go to. Everybody's different. With Petros, TAs and Petros, you're going to have a lot more truck parking. Loves, you're not going to have much. Pilots and Flying J's, you usually have quite a bit of truck parking. A lot of truck stops now have paid parking, and they do have free parking, but most of it's going to be paid, I guess. And that's anywhere from $12 to $20. And that's something you're going to have to talk with the company that you work for. They might not reimburse you for that. You just pay out of pocket for it. And I guess it's not a tax write-off either. So that's just something you have to figure out. But there's some other things, pre-trips. A lot of people don't do pre-trips. You really should. I do one every day. I've had times people pull my pin. That's another thing. Anytime you leave the truck, doesn't matter if you go and take a piss. When you get back out to the truck, check your seals, check your locks, and check to make sure nobody's pulling your pin. Your fifth wheel. People drop trailers all the time because dickheads pull your pin. And it's stupid. People get killed every day. Well, not every day, but people get killed because of it. Because people pull your pin, you don't check it, you take off down the road, trailer falls off, go down the road. Stuff happens, but every time you leave the truck, check your fifth wheel pin. I've had somebody pull my pin, and then I don't know who it was. They put fucking screws, screws. Those his passenger tied tandems, and I found that in the pre-trip. If I would have run over, I would have messed the tires up. Would have been down for a breakdown. Get the tires fixed. Now, you know, brakes and stuff. Like steering is my main thing that I worry about, that I keep an eye on. But yeah, you really want to do a thorough pre-trip. A lot of people want to do like 6 minutes is what they log, but I try to do more. 15 minutes is what I do, or more. I run reefer, so when I do pre-trip on that, it takes longer than that. But you know, just make sure you're safe out there. You know, families are all around you. One fuck up and they're gone. You know, how would you feel if it was your family? You know, make sure you're in good working order. Your health, that's going to be another thing. You're not going to get to the doctor very often. I mean, there are doctors that you can go to out on the road, but it's not going to be very often, you know, home time. Depends on which company you go with and how well they do that. You might not get home in time for your doctor's appointment. If you have doctor's appointment scheduled, put your home time in like a day or so before. That way you should be able to get home in time for your doctor's appointment. Another thing, don't be afraid to ask for help. If you need help backing in, ask somebody. You know, odds are they're not going to help you. But, you know, some people will. You never know until you ask. Now, with that being said, there are some rough places you can go to. I've had instances where people's tried to, while I was on load trailers, crackheads all around you. You know, come up you, come at you with a knife, try to take your money. I don't like unloading trailers anymore. But, I mean, do what you want to do, but there's a lot of rough places that you go to. A lot of places where people get shot at or shot. And a lot of companies, since you go up to the Northeast, they don't like you having guns, which is understandable, because if you get caught in like Jersey or something, you're screwed. You'll go to jail. Being well hydrated. I guess they say you should drink half your body weight in ounces or something. You're going to be pissed a lot if you do that, but you should at least be drinking half a gallon of water a day. Now, I know it's real easy to get those big Love's jugs for pop. I did that the whole time I was out there the first time. I didn't drink much water at all. And you can really tell the difference. But, you just kind of try and keep up on your health. You can't be shoveling a bunch of junk into you and not expect your body to react to it. Now, depending on if you're going to be pulling a reefer or not, you're going to have to get used to that noise. A lot of the ones I've had so far here in Warner, they've been pretty quiet. This one's a little loud. You just deal with it. Now, with running reefer, some people will fucking turn it off on you. You just gotta keep an eye on it. And you gotta make sure that it's on and where it's supposed to be at as far as temperature goes. Things like getting a car charger, plug-in, 12-volt plug-in to charge your cell phone and stuff. Look at getting a GPS. You can use Google Maps as far as getting aerial view of where you're going, but don't use it for truck routing. You know, even the ones if you have a call home, things like that. You can't always trust it. Trust your GPS. You can't always trust those as well. You've got to properly pre-trip or trip plan. Get an Atlas. Mine, I gotta get a new one. Mine's a couple years old. There's some roads on there that's there now, but it's not in the book, so I gotta get a new one sometime. But you know, do trip planning good. Know where you're gonna stop. Well, get an idea of the area where you're gonna stop, because odds are they're gonna be wanting you to run pretty hard. If you're up in the Northeast, parking sucks. It's hard to find parking. Like at all times of the day. The Northeast, Pennsylvania, Jersey, and up, it's really hard to find parking. Virginia, it's not too bad there, but like in the Northeast, it's at all hours of the day, it's hard to find parking. You don't want to run out of hours and get griped at, but yeah, there's bad parking. A lot of truck stops. It's tight parking. You want to be careful and not hit somebody else's truck. Like what happened to me. Somebody was parked in a parking spot while a parking spot opened up, and he was parked next to me, and he ended up cutting it too hard when he came around and took the front of my truck off. Well, he stopped. Dash cams. Get a dash cam. Yes, the trucks, most of them do have the outward-facing cameras to face the road, but I've had like with me, it does not always work. I've had an instance where it didn't pick up anything, and that's why you should have a dash cam. Get one that has a continuous loop and where it rolls over itself. Those are my opinion the best to get. There's so much more. I think I will go ahead and split this off into multiple videos. But until then, stay safe out there. If you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment down below. And I do hope you have a good day.